Java e bibliotekës në Kosovë nisi javën e kaluar me temën e transformimit të bibliotekave në vend. Në bibliotekën kombëtare u hap dhe ekspozita kujtesë për Skënderbeun, e koleksionistit të librave antikuar të koleksionit të njohur britanik Patricia Nugee. Ekspozita kjo e cila 3 ditë më parë u çel edhe në Tetov. Zonja Nugee u shpreh mirënjohëse dhe shumë e lumtur që ju dha rasti të ekspozojë koleksionin e librave për Skënderbeun në Tetov dhe në Prishtinë. Në këtë ekspozitë u ekspozuan 37 libra të botuara mes shekullit të 16 dhe të 18 në Rom, Strasburg, Venedik, Frankfurt, Londër, Lisbon, Madrid, Paris, pra kudo në Europë. Dhe për të folur për këtë ekspozit, unë kam kënaqësinë të kem koleksionisten Patricia Nugee në studio. Zonja Nugee, kënaqësi të kem në studio.
Nothing in Paris.
Okej. Kënaqësi të kem në studio.
Faleminderit. I'm not used to this, I'm sorry.
Nuk ka problem. Zonja Nugee, një pyetje që bën gjithë shqiptarët. Nga ju lindi ideja për të nisur koleksionin për vepra që flasin për Skënderbeun?
I started, my job was in an antiquarian bookshop in London, and my boss ran the continental department, and we used to have customers coming in, collectors, and if it was appropriate, I used to speak to them, and one of them mentioned Skënderbeun. After he left, I went up and looked him up in the Encyclopedia Britannica, and I thought, oh, what a towering figure historically. And I started my first book, 1596, with the Edmund Spencer sonnet.
Pra, libri im I parë është bërë në vitin 1996.
Pra, kjo është e hera parë që ju njihnit për ekzistencën e Skënderbeut? Në këtë moment ju njohët kush ishte Skënderbeu?
He's talking here.
Kjo ishte e hera parë që ju kuptuat për Skënderbeun? He will translate you in the headphone.
Could you repeat that, please?
Okej, s'ke vetëm para problemet për teknike. Besoj që agenci do ketë mundësi t'ia përkthej zonjës Nugee. So this was the first time that you heard about Skënderbeun?
Yes, about 40 years ago, maybe.
Po, 40 vjet më parë në librari.
You know, if you know this English word, if you have the proclivity to collect, so I
Nëse ke
started
aftësinë të
this
mbledësh
wonderful
të dhëna,
1596 book, and then I continued.
e nisa me librin e vitit 1996 dhe vazhdova më tej.
A lot of books have been written about Skënderbeun, modern.
Shumë libra janë shkruar për Skënderbeun, por një pjesë nuk kanë pasur interesin e duhur.
Which is the oldest book that you have in your collection about Skënderbeun? So again, mund të përkthesh, nda bëjmë kështu që të përkthesh mua kur bër pyetje anglisht.
1510.
1510.
I have two here to show you later. 1510.
Dhe I cilit është ky libër 1510-s?
Which is this book?
Sorry, what?
Which is this book from 1510? Who is the writer?
I think probably Bonetius. It's not so much the writer, but the
Nuk ka të bëjë shumë shkrimtari, por përmbajtja. Dhe që është pikërisht për Skënderbeun.
Which is the most valuable book that you have? Not in money, I mean available with the thing that speaks about Skënderbeun, in your opinion.
Yes. Well, they're all wonderful. I would like to show you a couple. Is it appropriate now? Come on.
Yes, of course. No, I can move, but you have to show to the cameras. Or
This is 1584. This is my little puffin
Kjo
ball.
është
And
e
you tell me, how has it survived?
1584-s.
Okay.
Sigurisht do më pyesni se si ka mbijetuar.
Okej, kjo duhet ruajtur se është ndjesëm po largohem pa nga ekrani. Pra ky është Gjergj Kastrio Skënderbeu, libri Historia. O zot, është një vlerë që unë kam në dorë 1500 edhe një herë 1590. This book is
18. No, you're confused. 1684.
1686 është ky libër. And how it is survive?
I don't know. You tell me. Look at it. It's so fragile. I just love it.
1684 është ky botik.
1684.
Oh, and what is speaking about here? So if you can make, if we can make a resume, what is saying about Skënderbeun?
Well, his exploits and how he, you know, gave a scourge to the Turks. But don't.
So this is the first book. I have to be very, very, very careful with this because
Yes.
do kemi një libër tjetër?
And this is the second one.
Okay.
It's the only depiction I have of Skënderbeun with Pontanus, with the goat helmet. And you know the myth,
okay.
he was supposed to bend low and escape from a herd of
All right,
goats.
ky është libër tjetër. At which year is this book from? I can see it here. Okay, it's
Puffendorf.
nuk e di, është një libër shumë i vjetër, po do munduam gjej vitin e saktë, por kjo është
1609, I think.
1608.
1609.
1608 është ky libër. And how it survived until today?
This is better because the
Okay,
binding
yeah.
is better, stronger. But this, I mean, it's amazing. I don't understand.
Se mënyra se si kam mbijetuar.
How much to spend for these books to buy it? Or
Well, just, I mean,
I mean, at the first moment, maybe they were not so expensive. Now the value is going high and high.
Through the roof, I'm afraid. I can't believe it. But I don't have lots of money. I just, office procedure in the office. And I just started collecting very slowly. But I mean, Skënderbeun was written about all over Europe. And the books are in Italian, German, Portuguese, I think you said, English, French,
Libra në
Swedish.
italisht,
How do they know
gjermanisht,
about it in Sweden?
portugalisht,
It's amazing.
suedisht,
Spanish, Latin and Danish.
dhe kjo më habiti nga
And
e
may I just-
dinin ata për
Also,
Skënderbeun.
Elizabeth I prayed for
Edhe
him.
mbretëresha Elizabeta e parë
The good
u
Prince
lut për
Skënderbeun,
Skënderbeun.
King of Epirus, a scourge to the Turk,
Dhe
as upon
këtë
this
askush
day
nuk e
died.
di.
Prayer set forth in the reign of Queen Elizabeth I, January the 17th, 1558.
Në 1558.
1558,
Yes.
the Queen Elizabeth prayed for Skënderbeun.
Yes. How did she know about it? There must have
Nga
been
e
lots of
dinte ajo për
travelling
atë.
that we don't understand.
Skënderbeun
'Cause
nuk
now
ishte
all
një
this
figurë që
traffic
udhëtonte, nuk ishte një figurë stektare.
But if we're going back to the books, what do you think has to change about the view how the world sees Skënderbeun? What can change now to the history of Skënderbeun, according to these books and everything that we have?
I'm hoping that more people will have heard of him.
Soj që
Because
sa më shumë
certainly in
njerëz të
England,
dëgjojnë për
very
të,
few people have heard of
sidomos në
Skënderbeun.
Angli,
So, this is
ku
my
pak
motivation.
njerëz kanë dëgjuar për
So I want
Skënderbeun.
Albanians to be very proud of this hero.
Mesazhi im është që
Very,
shqiptarët
very important.
duhet të jenë shumë krenar për këtë hero, pasi është shumë i rëndësishëm.
That's true. But how are your connection with the Albanian professors in Tirana, in Pristina, in Tetovo? How do you work with them? How did they help you? How you help them?
No, well, they just love to see the books, and they look wonderful when they're displayed, don't they, But I mean, I don't work, I'm not an intellectual scholar or anything, I'm just a book collector.
Unë nuk jam një intelektuale me fil, por jam një lexuese, jam një lexuese e ndjeshme e librave.
How many books are in your collection?
37 before
37
1800.
libra përpara 1800-s.
And after 1800 are others, or you don't collect them?
No, I don't collect.
You don't count them, so it should be before 800.
Nuk I koleksionoj.
They're less interesting because, modern
Më pak
books are
interesant,
badly written, some of them. There's lots
sepse
about
nuk janë një
Skënderbeun
material
Which
shumë I mirë.
are the most impressive words that you read in the books about Skënderbeun? If you can quote something.
Oh,
If you know, on the books that you have, which are the most impressive quotes that you have about Skënderbeun, for example?
well, I've just got a little bit here. When young Skënderbeun was taken hostage with his brothers and sent to Adrian
Kur Skënderbeun u mor peng bashkë me vëllezërit e tij, ai nga turqit, ai nuk e harroi kur vendlindjen e tij. Ai dezertoi ushtrin turke në 1443 dhe u kthye në vendlindjen e tij në Kruj. Më pas ai bashkoi Shqipërinë. Edhe armiqtë e tij e vlerësonin atë.
And burial, happy man was he that could get the smallest piece of his bones.
Pasi vdiq, njeriu më I lumtur për vdekjen e tij ishte ai që do të mund të merrte një copës të kockave të tij.
Ms. Nugee, what do you think about the arborish? The arborish, the Albanian who lives in Italy.
Well, I would love to have an exhibition down there.
Do të më pëlqente të bëja një ekspozitë.
Because they are the people who goes there at the time when Skënderbeun was at.
Yes, and I saw.
Por kam pash 2 javë më parë se një bus për Skënderbeun u zbulua në Hungari. Ndaj do doja shumë që të bëja një ekspozitë në Hungari. Jam shumë e thatë që ka kaq interes për Skënderbeun. Njerëzit janë shumë të interesuar. Edhe në Boston ka shprehur mjaft interes.
This comes in, I slightly put I like to say my foot in my mouth, because when Alistair King-Smith, you met him?
Ambassador, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't see that.
Okay.
I was, to finish, I thought I would quote verbatim from a book published in Edinburgh in 1743, and I said, how did they know about Skënderbeun in Scotland?
Kur u botua në 1700 libri për Skënderbeun në Skoci, të gjithu habitën se si nga e dinin skocezët për Skënderbeun.
E kuptoj. Ms. Nugee, I have a last question about the Venetic archive. What we can find there about the Vatican archive? What we can find there about Skënderbeun?
I don't know. I'd love to have an exhibition there, but they didn't.
Have you ever asked permission to go there?
The chairman of the Anglo-Albanian Association asked. They did not reply to his letter. Very rude.
Ka shoqata që kanë bërë përpjekje për të pasur akses, por nuk kanë marrë përgjigje. Dhe kjo është shumë e pasjellshme.
And the last message to all Albanian. What do you have to say to them?
Be very proud of your
Të
heritage.
jeni krenar për trashëgiminë tuaj. Është shumë e rëndësishme.
Ms. Nugee, thank you very much.
Oh,
It was a pleasure. Do you have something to add? Yeah, of course.
I just want to read this.
Yeah, of course. You have the stage is yours. The stage is yours.
You don't have to. Why is this stuff?
Don't worry. We have. Okay.
When this is Skënderbeun, when his affairs would permit, he kept a sumptuous table for his officers and friends. Are you recording this?
Yes, we are live. We are not recording anything. We are live.
For his officers and friends, he himself eat but once a day, and that but sparingly. He never slept more than 5 hours in the 24, and in times of danger would satisfy himself with 2. His soldiers were richly habited, but their king generally very plain. But upon proper occasions, he would appear dressed and attended with the utmost magnificence. In a word, as a king, a soldier, and a Christian, ever was a perfect character.
Ndaj në përfundim mund të them se ishte një person I jashtëzakonshëm, një personazh I jashtëzakonshëm.
Ms. Nugee, thank you very much. It was an honor and a pleasure having you in my studio. Thank you very much.
A little bit more about him now.
Yeah, of course. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best, and you are always welcome in my studio.
Thank you. I've got my lovely friends.
Okay.
Very supportive.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, do shkojmë me shumë pak publicitet. Unë do shpletoj pak librat e Skënderbeut, do rikthehemi sërish.